Republics restored via GCR today, July 23, 2025. Are you ready to witness the rebirth of national sovereignty? While the old global financial system quietly crumbles, a new model, free, fair, and backed by gold, is quietly being activated across the planet. This isn't just a shift in the United States. This time, the entire world is rising up. From Brazil to India, from Africa to Eastern Europe, each people are regaining control of their own economic destiny. Today, you'll discover the behind the scenes of this unprecedented global transition, and how it's already impacting your immediate future. Stay with us until the end. We'll reveal classified data, crucial deadlines, and the true purpose behind the greatest redistribution of wealth in human history. The change is a global change of light and GESARA in motion. On the morning of Wednesday, July 23, 2025, new reports indicate that the global implementation of GESARA is moving beyond expectations and materializing with impressive speed. According to information compiled by sources from the International Alliance, we are witnessing not only the end of a corrupt fiat system, but the coordinated birth of a new financial, fiscal, and spiritual reality across 209 nations. The monetary reset is underway. The quantum financial system, or QFS, is already replacing the old model based on debt and manipulation. Currencies now backed by gold and sovereign assets are trading at a 1:1 parity, removing any undue advantage for those who, until yesterday, manipulated the value of money in their favor. Countries in Latin America, Africa, Southeast Asia, and Eastern Europe have already begun testing transactions with USDN, the new sovereign digital monetary standard, backed by real physical reserves. On Sunday, July 20th, the first verified credits were processed in regions such as Brazil, the Philippines, South Africa, and the southern United States. Each transfer is anchored in real gold bars, retrieved from underground vaults and audited under military surveillance. What's happening to national currencies? While the forex market has not yet publicly displayed the new Iraqi dinar rate, internal transactions, known as hidden screens, are already indicating a significant increase. These contracted rates will only be accessible to those who pay attention to instructions from the redemption centers. Between August 1st and 3rd, the first automatic Doge deposits are expected to begin, marking the beginning of RNR payments, restitution and reparations, for those harmed by the old system. Social Security increases are also scheduled for August, as part of the new system's correction and dignity package. Traditional institutions in collapse, a revealing silence. Last Tuesday, international headlines already announced the inevitable. The old system is dead. These words are not figurative. This is the functional collapse of institutions like the IMF, the European Central Bank, and even the Federal Reserve itself. Global military forces have seized gold from the Vatican, and several traditional bank branches are being quietly emptied or shut down, as reported in the closure of HSBC in Canada. But silence does not mean inactivity. Quite the contrary. This is a period of strategic transition, where the old system crumbles, while the new is established based on encrypted digital contracts, real assets, and the sovereignty of the people. Some changes will be made by the military, and some bombshells and revelations involving major politicians cannot go without immediate retaliation and changes. Who's getting it first? The so-called Tier 1, comprised of whistleblowers, veterans, and direct victims of corrupt regimes, has already begun receiving the first batches of Phase 1 refunds. More than 11 million USDN credits are scheduled for global release by the end of today, July 23rd. This data is supported by memoranda assigned to the United States Treasury and validated by QFS biometric security protocols. Tier 4B, the Internet Group, is in the crosshairs of the next steps. We are now in the activation window for Tier 4B, the so-called Internet Group, which includes attentive, conscientious, and connected citizens. According to sources connected to the release channels, notifications to schedule exchanges may begin as early as Thursday, July 24th. The deadline for this phase is Monday, July 28th. The end of a curse and the beginning of sovereignty. As several analysts have put it, the curse of the banking system has been broken. Manipulation through interest, unpayable debts, invisible fees, and manufactured inflation is being replaced by a system where currency represents real, immutable, and auditable value. The QFS not only prevents fraud, it restores the natural right of nations to their own financial destiny. If you've come this far, it's because you sense, as we do, that something great is happening. We are living in a unique time, in which nations are awakening, rediscovering their identity, and reclaiming what has always been theirs by right: sovereignty, dignity, and truth. Peoples once forgotten are now becoming protagonists. Brazil, Colombia, South Africa, Vietnam, Mexico, Argentina, and so many others. Each with its own culture, strength, and history, but all united by a common purpose: to rebuild a just, transparent, and conscience-aligned world. The transition is underway. And you are part of it. Not because someone chose you, but because you remembered who you are. Keep walking with discernment, courage, and faith. See you in the next update. Subscribe, activate the bell, and share this video with anyone who needs to wake up now. We are closer than ever to total freedom. And no one will be left behind.